Well, here in Washington, Senate Democrats failed in a bid to make the landmark Roe v. Wade decision federal law, but succeeded in putting members on the record when it comes to abortion rights. The move comes as the Supreme Court could be on the verge of overturning the constitutional right to an abortion. Here's CBS's Nikole Killion.
The motion is not agreed to.
Even with Vice President Kamala Harris presiding, Senate Democrats fell short of the 60 votes needed to advance the Women's Health Protection Act to enshrine abortion rights into federal law.
The Senate failed to stand in defense of a woman's right to make decisions about her own body.
Democrats argue the measure would codify Roe v. Wade by preserving access to abortion services, while Republicans declared it too extreme.
When I said this was a 5-alarm fire, I meant it.
I'm being called a radical extremist because I believe she's valuable.
West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin was the only Democrat to side with Republicans against the legislation.
We should not be dividing this country further.
House Democrats walked over to the Senate chamber for the vote. Protests have intensified around the country following the Supreme Court's leaked draft opinion, including outside of the High Court and some justices' homes.
We are not your incubator.
Personal threats have also increased among some lawmakers, like Maine's Susan Collins, who called police after protesters left messages outside of her home.
I have received threatening phone calls, letters, threats of sexual assault, threats against my family members.
Organizers are gearing up for another round of demonstrations this weekend in major cities, including along the National Mall in Washington.
Our hope is that through these mobilizations and through our organizing efforts, our elected officials will know that no politicians can hold this over us.
Several states are also readying so-called trigger laws that would restrict access to abortion if Roe is overturned. The governor of Illinois telling CBS News his state is bracing for an influx of women seeking abortions should they take effect in neighboring states.
We're trying to provide logistics help, place to stay, anything we can do to help them exercise their reproductive rights.
Tonight, the Attorney General has directed the U.S. Marshals to ensure the justice's safety, and he's being briefed on security around the Supreme Court. CBS News has also learned that state and local law enforcement agencies remain on high alert. The justices are scheduled to meet tomorrow. Norah?
It's going to be busy. Nikole Killion outside the court. Thank you.